Here, hundreds of events have been taking place across the country to mark the 5th annual Armed Forces Day, including in East London as the co-leaders of the far-right English Defence League tried to use the occasion to spread their own message. Jane Dodge reports.
Streaks of red, white and blue across the skies of Nottingham. Patriotism, the theme of the day, the Red Arrows doing their bit to reflect that. Gunshots were fired from Nottingham Castle as down below service personnel from the Army, Navy and Royal Air Force paraded through the streets. The city was chosen to host this year's Armed Forces Day, an event designed to showcase Britain's military and to win hearts and minds, however young.
This time last year I was in Afghanistan, and it's really important, that we knew we got that support back home, back in the UK.
In southeast London, tributes were paid to a victim closer to home. Wreaths were left outside Woolwich barracks for drummer Lee Rigby, murdered a short distance away 5 weeks ago.
Myself, when I was little, I had a family army background. My dad was in the army, he retired from the army. So it's a personal thing, I'd really like to come here to pay my tributes.
The two leaders of the English Defence League had planned to lay flowers here too today. They set out from Hyde Park on what they said was a sponsored walk, although the charity it had originally been for, Help for Heroes, wanted nothing to do with the event. Tommy Robinson and Kevin Carroll wanted to walk to Woolwich via East London Mosque, but the police said that wasn't on, worried it would lead to serious public disorder.
What guarantee can you give that there won't be trouble during the events today?
I can never give a guarantee there won't be trouble every time I walk out my front door.
Is that your intention?
No, of course it's not.
As the EDL leaders reached the streets close to East London Mosque, the police closed in. But it was a scuffle with two men that brought things to a head. One in a blue shirt, the other in a red jacket, told them they weren't wanted in the area. As a police officer filmed proceedings, Kevin Carroll claimed he was punched and then he appeared to retaliate. Tommy Robinson looked on from the sidelines.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't ask us. What's he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is absolutely... How am I going to go? We haven't done anything wrong.
The EDL leaders were arrested for obstructing the police, handcuffed and taken away. Two other men were arrested on suspicion of assault. Tommy Robinson had tweeted yesterday he'd be in a police cell by lunchtime. He was right.
No, not on that one.
Few, if any, of the thousands taking part in Armed Forces Day would have known or even cared about what was happening on a street corner in East London. They were too busy celebrating their version of patriotism.